This video is for mature audiences only, because this game is disturbing as fuck. Also, this video is for mature audiences only because I said fuck. Good lord, music. Anyway, so how's it going, everyone? This is my hello and welcome back to Silent Hill Blind. I don't know if we did a lot in the last video, but we started going through nowhere. Good god, this music. Jesus Christ. Was it always this bad? So, last video, we found Lisa, who I think we figured out why we were able to talk to her and communicate with her in this world. Because it seems like she was also one of the possessed nurses. It was just that her transformation was delayed because she refused to change along with everyone else. I think that was the case. And when she realized and accepted that, she turned into one of them. Still, she had part of her conscience with her, right? Because even while we were running away from her and... Okay, this is getting a bit irritating. So even while we were running away from her, we could still hear her crying. So I was told that the song that played was like Lisa Gardner's theme song. So I guess I will plan to listen to it, but I guess for now I'm just gonna stay away from that video just in case something gets spoiled. But yeah, so last video I was kind of thwarted by this Zodiac puzzle. And I'll admit it, I kind of looked up a hint online, or rather online to explain the logic of the puzzle. It has nothing to do with horoscopes, zodiacs, or anything that's related to number or logic at all. All it has to do with is the number of limbs in each picture. So it doesn't really matter that these are all symbols of, well, the horoscope. It's just really a count the number of limbs, although that is weird because it scales and it's like 2, but then there's like 10 limbs here. Like, it's like, forget about the fact that it's the symbol for Cancer. Forget about the fact that this is the symbol for Aries, I think, or Taurus. So basically we have to say the number of limbs here, which I think is 6. Okay, this music is very irritating, but I'm keeping it on. So, 4 limbs. Oh, and I guess the other one was... So I guess for the other one I kind of randomly pressed buttons and... What was this on? I guess I was randomly pressing buttons and I got... It must have said 8 over there, but Stone of Time. So... Large stone with clock face design with pillar of astrology. So are they meant for each other, or... I hate this. Oh! Didn't see you coming. Mostly because I thought you were dead already. Okay, that was a good assumption to make. Hi. So good to see that everyone is back to life again. Despite the fact that I killed everyone, or was supposed to have killed everyone. I'm doing okay on health. So... I don't have the keys yet, but... I wonder if... Square hole... Like... Is this where... the stone is used for? How? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. That made no sense, but okay. Key of Haggoth. I guess you're going into the door of Hageth. Yeah, so I guess I was assuming that all of those nurses would not come back, which was why I got a little spooked out there. I mean, from what I've noticed, whenever you pass a certain checkpoint in the game... Oh, there's the square hole, okay. I guess that's what they meant by the square hole. Not a square hole in the clock itself, but more like a square hole at the base of the clock. So I wonder where the Key of Solomon would be important then. Let's see, so we already did this. That was... whatever it was. So is Hageth down this way? That was Phaleg. Wait. Where was Hageth again? Here it was. Here's a door for Hageth. Right away from whatever that Ophiel was. Here we go. Let's use the key of Hageth and go through the double doors. I thought, like in the hospital, that would have been reserved for, let's say... Well, I was gonna say was reserved for the elevator, but lo and behold, we're about to go into an elevator. And we're going down. Where does this go? Thank you, music. So where do I go? Let's say that was the first floor. Because that behaved a lot like the first floor. What is here then? I kind of wonder why I have to go through basically the hospital version 2.0 in nowhere. Aside from the fact that, if anything, the hospital was the most suspicious thing because of that thing in the basement. Like, is the hospital the cause of everything? Like, I think there's a part of me that thinks maybe the hospital is... Like, whatever happened at the hospital, that was maybe where all this madness started, but then there's the cult. So there's Dahlia Gillespie, but there's also a possibility of some sort of conspiracy with the hospital. And, you know, there's Michael Kaufman. Now, how involved he is with this, I don't know, because it seems like there's that thing with the drugs. And, well, Lisa's journal did, I think, talk about Michael Kaufman. Oh great, the music, the high-pitched music, great. This is really irritating on my ears. So what's the deal with this? Crest of Mercury. So we have Amulet of Solomon, Crest of Mercury. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I have to wonder what these would be used for. Is there anything else in here? It's like, I'd always kind of wanted there to be more music here, but... I mean, let me rephrase that. Throughout this game, I kind of wanted there to be more music throughout the game, but now I'm all like, I take that back. I kind of prefer complete silence again. Rusty, hefty-looking ring of unknown material. Ring of contract. So there's this Solomon thing, the ring, and let's go over the names again. Ring of contract, Amulet of Solomon, Crest of Mercury. These all have to do with something in the future. Oh my god, this music is irritating. Oh god, hi. So, allow me to explain why I had to pause the game and cut away. I was kind of interrupted by my... I would say neighbor, but it's actually my landlord's son. And normally I would be fine with talking while my landlord's son was outside singing or something like that, but basically when the landlord and I agreed upon this place, I guess the landlord assumed that I would be the quiet one. And with how I like to keep my internet life private, it's very awkward to bring up, and so it's kind of awkward for them to pretty much encounter as well. So it comes from just being super shy and being very paranoid and nervous about the dumbest things. Basically, I'm not super confident in sharing this habit with everyone outside of the internet. Like, I'm sharing it... Wait, what? What is this? Wait, isn't this where I was before? How? Okay. I guess one thing I have to ask is, where am I? Is this the same place I was before? Like, this is not the Zodiac place. Oh, there's more stuff here though, like more bullets. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so that's kind of like why I had to cut there, and kind of why I'm a camera. Why do I have a camera? But yeah, that's kind of like why I kind of every now and then make cuts when I shouldn't. Like there, I had to make a cut because of I thought I heard noise outside. Basically, like, I think one of my landlord's sons came back from college and he's staying with the family. So he spends a lot of time here, especially at night, because he's the one who smokes outside. So he's outside quite often, so because of that, I feel like oh god, get off. Okay, you can all die. Are y'all dead? Are y'all dead? I don't need to kick you or anything. What am I supposed to be able to do here? I mean, at some point I should go up to the 3rd floor, but there's stuff here because this is like a proper dungeon. So, I am a little confused about the nature of this place because... Yes, this thing again. Oh! Yeah, it's weird. We're revisiting puzzles back in the hospital that I thought were irrelevant, but now it's relevant. So, this is the same exact hospital then, but just more Oh. Oh. So I need to find a way to get that out without getting electrified. Obviously this isn't going to do anything. Obviously I need some sort of like... maybe like... something that can protect me from electric shocks. That is a general idea. So I'm a little confused by this place. It's basically this... it's like, at times it's the same exact place as the Demon Hospital or the Otherworld Hospital. But... yeah, so like we're kind of going through old ground, but at the same time it's like... we're also going through some occasional changes to this place. So it's a little confusing. But hey, I guess we're done with the 2nd floor, so time to go up to the 3rd floor, right? I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what? Oh. So why was it that I can only enter the elevator by touching the elevator door instead of buttons? Shut up, music. I think it's just... this game is also just making me paranoid about any type of sound I can hear. There it is again. Is this another puzzle place? I guess it is. I swear, like... I'm gonna have to like mute the TV when I stay in this room because I feel like looks like an altar. Is it the same altar that I saw back in the antique shop? What's with this here? Is this Jesus? Light to the future. So, future, I can see over here. And this would be something of the past. Light illuminating the darkness. Okay, so these puzzles, most of the puzzles, and I think like that bird and piano puzzle made sense, but sometimes when a puzzle doesn't make sense, it's usually because I'm trying to find some sort of deep meaning within the context of the puzzle, when in fact the puzzle is more simple. Like in that color plate puzzle with the poem, they were asking for colors, but I was thinking too much about the contents of the poem and the references to Alice in Wonderland. For the Zodiac horoscope one, I was trying to think about some sort of logic between numbers and the zodiac signs, when in fact it was about the number of limbs. So, what I'm saying is that there's a possibility that maybe this is more simple than well, I'm not sure about this one because they're not allowing you to look at the paintings more than this here. Like you're only barely getting some sort of exposure to this. Light to the future, light to darkness. And it has to do with these doors somehow. So this is darkness. Gonna have to think about this one. All while muting the TV. It's irritating to say the least. Very irritating. Oh. Okay. So that's all I need to do. Just flash the camera at these two things. These two paintings. So the content of the painting itself doesn't really matter. I guess I can just look at them from here. I was like, am I going to memorize the patterns? But alright, I think I remember them. Yeah, so let's just draw. Let me just draw the ones that I'll forget immediately. And then it's like, what? And then some sort of arrow, right? Was that it? Yeah, that was it. That's how you open these doors. By matching the patterns on the paintings. Okay. That's a strange puzzle. It makes use of your resources, so I approve of that. Is this another key? Birdcage key. Oh, that's how you can get the key. Well, so how many keys are here then? Because there was the birdcage which had its own key. So plus, square, and triangle. I'll just work on the triangle first since I might forget what the triangles are like. But yeah, there's like multiple keys here. There's like the key attached to electricity. Did I do it right? Wait. Did I do the triangle incorrectly? I must have, right? Oh, I was doing the shape incorrectly, okay. That wasn't a square. That was just some sort of right angular horseshoe. Gotcha. Well, this must be infuriating to watch, but whatever. Now I guess the question is, do these have to be inverted? No, they don't. Inversion doesn't really come to play here. Wasn't this the room that goes to the doctor's office? Wait, there's like stuff down here. Oh, this is the doctor's office itself. The one where I could have scooped up blood, but I didn't get to. Wait, was that it? What's the point of this room? Aside from getting like a health drink. Is that it? Oh, that's it? Really? That's all there is to this room. Wait. I guess that's all there was to this room. That's a little disappointing. Well, we've had fun here. Time to go back to the first floor, since I doubt there's going to be a floor 4 again. Because going to floor 4 is how we started this whole madness with the hospital. I'm still confused about the nature of this hospital. Because, well, yeah, I guess I'm still confused about the nature of this hospital. Because this is the same exact hospital where we were pretty much suffering before, but now it's like the same hospital, but not. Yep, Kia Phaleg. What's with the bird flapping as well? I don't see any birds here. Alright, any nurses that have come back to life? Because paranoia. Alright, let me save first. Okay, so I have to wonder how many more doors we need to go through. Or like, how much more we have left in here. And there's also like the Mercury, Solomon, and oh, I'm back. Oh, is this one of you? No, why are you attacking me now? You never were able to attack me before, but now you are. Bether, or Bethor. Great, there's another door. This never ends. Just what oh, back in the kitchen. In the real world, that's not a thing I can pick up. So, this is where I found the bottle in the real world, but lo and behold, oh, there's the thing I think I want. Is that a sword? What is that? The chain is missing a link. Dagger of Melchior? Isn't Okay. Chrono Trigger. Melchior was the swordsmith who forged swords. And he was a pretty big deal. So why Melchior? Ancient dagger named after the Magi. I feel like these all need to be used together or something. Like in some sort of unholy... God, this music. What? Excuse me? Okay, bye. Wait, what? Wait. What? What? Okay, I guess I'm not going to go into the kitchen yet because I guess maybe I'm not allowed to pick up that dagger of Melchior yet. You can die. Oh, right, wrong direction. Why are you so invisible now? You weren't before. Alright, so I'm just gonna ignore that kitchen area. Don't tell me this is another place where I might get sucked up by some sort of demon thing. What are you talking about? That's a bullet. There we go. Handgun bullets. So I'm back in the storeroom. I'm all like... So what was that creature that sucked me into death there? Like, any explanation for that? Like, why that happened? Like, was I supposed to be there at a certain time that's, like, not now, but is it related to music with how the eerier it gets, the less time you have. Like I'm just all sorts of confused. There's the TV again. Well, we don't have the tape. Well, we do have the tape, don't we? Don't we still have the tape from before? Here it is, yeah. Will it show me the same thing, or will it show me something different?
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
That was the full video. We barely saw it before, but now we did. And I'm sure that was Lisa. And she was probably operating on Alessa, if I were to guess. What is this? Bye, Cheryl. It's good to see you again, but... Ankh, isn't that Egyptian? Yeah, this is like Egyptian, right? Elliptical talisman with a cross since... I wonder if it has to do with... I wonder if I have to use those weapons in order to get... No, not weapons, but items in order to get the Dagger of Melchior safely, because maybe I wasn't supposed to get the Dagger of Melchior without protection or something. I don't know, I'm just very paranoid about everything. And what's... Hello, butterflies. This seems like a pleasant room to stay in, I guess. Okay. Child's room. Why? What? Don't tell me this is like Cheryl's bedroom. Or maybe like, I don't know, Eliza's bedroom. Nothing about this painting here? Or these books? So you're not going to talk about the books or the butterflies, but you're going to talk about the cards? Oh, and that's a demonic door. Did I just hear traffic outside? Old fairy tales, picture books of animals, and plants on the shelf. What is this? Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Oh. So... what if that's the final door? What if that's where it all ends? Oh wait, I need a key for this one? Alright. So, there's two things I'm confused about. That key in that hospital room we visited before. The other thing I'm confused about is... well... what happened when I got the Dagger of Melchior and then I got sucked in? I mean... I clearly need all 5 talisman, like, things here. Like, this is where I would need these things. I don't need these things to protect myself against... Oh, the ring isn't used here. So, the dagger would go there, but so the Ankh. Or Ankh. Yeah, so it needs a dagger and some other object, right? Shut up, music. What? Tell me, is something gonna pop up from here and you can like attack me or something? Come on, go ahead. Do it. Kill me. I'm not afraid of death anymore. Take me away. Like, is something gonna happen? I mean, I'm ending the video... Oh, look at this dress. Look at this dress. not gonna talk about the dress here. Okay then. Assuming that nothing pops out, I guess I'm gonna continue this next video. There's probably not gonna be a video on Friday because I'm gonna be out of town for Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving, for those of you who aren't in the country. So, yeah. Maybe the next video might be on Monday or Wednesday, depending on when I can get videos ready. So, hang tight as we continue with this game that never ends. Alright, thanks for watching and bye.